So as iOS 14 has stormed onto the scene and is becoming more public than ever, there's a growing trend of home screen aesthetic, also home screen ideas, customization. Many people said they never would want to customize like Android, but now that they're getting the ability, we're seeing this growing trend of people wanting to see other people's phones, and it's pretty amazing how many different combinations and creations there are out there. I'll show you where to find those during this video, but in this episode, I'm going to show you my home screen setup tour to kind of give you an idea of what mine looks like. And I'm gonna share a Twitter post where you can go ahead and share yours in that Twitter post. I'll link that down below. So what is up, guys? Nick here, helping you to master your technology. I'm gonna show you now basically the wallpaper. To get started, I decided to go with this red and black light bulb. Now the reason I did this is because I wanted some red in there, as I've been really feeling this product red Apple Watch Series 6. I will be covering this soon. Also, I'm just liking how the black color here is really popping out the icons and stuff like that. If you're using an OLED iPhone like an 11 Pro Max, a 10s Max, a 10s, an iPhone 10, any of those OLED iPhones, this will really make your icons stand out. Now, in photos, I'll show you that exact wallpaper. I did share this wallpaper in Twitter. It's from this artist in Unsplash. I will go ahead and share the link to where you can exactly get this. Also, I will share it down below to my Twitter post, but I was between a couple. I was going to go with some other stuff right here, but the places you can go get a wallpaper, because this is where you want to start with your customization, is a few applications. So you can go to backdrops right here. This is a great app to explore some wallpapers. You can go to explore them right here. They got plenty of different wallpapers to choose from, and that's kind of like where you're going to start your wallpaper, your journey on customization is wallpaper. You can also try out Vellum. They have some amazing wallpapers as well. And in addition to that, you can try out Unsplash, where people actually take photography and they just put it on the internet for free for you to go ahead and use. And this is where I got my particular wallpaper. Now, the next thing I want to show you is on my very most home screen. You're probably noticing that's a different widget. Yes, this color widget right here. You can see my battery percentage up here. It does say the date. Big clock in the background, and it does spell out September right there, as well as the day in September. Now, that's actually a great application many people are actually downloading right now. It's called Color Widgets. So it's right here. You can go ahead and download this from the App Store, and you can really customize your clock basically however you want. This is actually one of the better widgets right now, or widget applications in the App Store. So that's how I got that widget. You can go ahead and check that out yourself. In addition to that, I also have this widget right here that does say, it has a little quote on it. It says, "Life is short, do what matters." Basically, do stuff that actually matters. Stop wasting your time doing stuff that doesn't matter. I like that because that's kind of how my philosophy is. I hate wasting time. I like just getting things done that actually are going to make a difference in my future. So let's go ahead and go to Widgetsmith. You can download Widgetsmith, and here you will customize, these smaller widgets, or you can get a larger one. And then you can go ahead and just click this widget, and you could choose if you want a photo in an album, a photo in a day. You can choose different calendars, reminders, but you will need the premium subscription if you are going to use some other stuff. Now, I'm not sponsored by them, but this is a really good, application to get a different type of look for your calendar if you want a photo widget on the home screen. That's called Widgetsmith. You can go ahead and check that one out as well. And those are two of the biggest customizations you can make right away. But another thing I want to mention is some people are asking, how do I get my app icons to look different? You could go in the App Store and you could see that if we put app icons, there are ways to change it, but a lot of these are paid subscriptions and stuff like that. To change your icon, they're a little bit difficult. Now, there's another way to get app icons through shortcuts and scripting. You'll add an application as an action, and then you'll tweak the image. You'll get the image from the internet, and then you'll just put it as the icon. Now, that process can take a while if you're doing all of your applications. That could take a really long time. Alternatively, you can go to this site called iSkin.tool, iPhone.net. I'll leave a link down below, and you could just kind of download any of these packs right here. You can download any of these packs, and then you'll install the profile and change up the icons. So this is probably how you're seeing a lot of those, tweaks that you're seeing on Pinterest and on Twitter. Like, how did they get those Windows looking icons on their phone? Again, this is an intricate process. It's going to take a while, a couple hours to go ahead and get your phone looking all crazy customized like you want. But in terms of my initial setup, you'll see that I basically have 3 widgets on the front: weather, the date, the time, battery up there, which I really like about color widgets, and then right here, a photo widget. I actually have 8 icons. 4 of them are folders right here. It's going to be my favorite daily applications right there. YouTube, because that's what I do. YouTube, you can see right here, finance, listen. And then over here, my navigation apps I like to use, some of the settings right here, because you're always going in and out of settings throughout the day, aren't you? And then we have calculator and clock, some very important apps. Now over here to the left, I don't want to clutter it up too much, so I put the widget that just tells me the battery life on my headphones. I use some noise canceling headphones that tell me exactly how much battery life is left on there. My screen time to keep tabs on how much I've been using my phone. And I go over here, I do have a clock to, pretty much all the cities where most of my fans are at based on my analytics. So I do keep all of those up there. And you can see more folders right here. I'm basically keeping things neat and organized. I haven't synced up my Apple Watch yet to my fitness widget right here, but that's going to tell me that once I do that. And then if I hold down, you'll see that I did hide a page because I did have extra apps, and this is where iOS 14 comes in handy, because this page I didn't really want as an extra page. So if I go over here, it is pretty organized. I do have a few more folders there, but I just didn't want this on the home screen. So I just hold it down, and then I just got rid of that page. And that's what I really like about iOS 14. It makes things a lot neater here. And then over here is just the app library. So you can see, there's just so much going on here with iOS 14. The whole experience versus iOS 13, if you start customizing, is extremely different feeling. It feels like an iPhone, Android-like phone. I'm not even kidding with you, but still has Apple's tight control. Like, you can't turn off the app library. I can't go ahead and customize the app library. You still have app icons that just fly up to the corners and stuff. Like if you go in jiggle mode here, it'll just kind of just fly back to the right location or to the location it wants to be. So you still can't put things exactly where you want unless you start jailbreaking and doing some extra hacks, which are going to take too much time in my opinion. And one of the last thing I want to mention is if you just download Pinterest and you go up here to the search bar and just type in iOS 14 home screen ideas, you can get so many ideas of how to customize your iOS 14. People are sharing theirs left and right, and not everybody's are ultra interesting, but they might suit you better. Some people are over customizing, I would say, but again, you might want to over customize. Some people have minimal setups. Really interesting to see, how people are setting up their iPhones. You can go ahead and do that. In addition, you can go ahead and type in Twitter home screen aesthetics. You can type in home screen ideas as well in the hashtag setting. Okay guys, and another method, you can go to Twitter here and go ahead and type in iOS 14 home screen ideas here, home screen ideas, and then we'll go ahead and hit latest right here. And you should just scroll through here and you'll see quite a bit of different setups here. You might find a post where people have been sharing a lot. I'm going to actually add to this list by having you guys share your home screens in Twitter. So you could see right here, definitely a lot going on. Again, some of these are much more customized than what I did, but again, when you change those app icons, they sometimes create a little delay because you're usually making a shortcut, or it just doesn't work as fast because it's not actually changing the app icon. It's actually just kind of adding a shortcut. So I didn't want to do that, but you can go ahead and do that if you want. So that's it. That's my iOS 14 home screen setup tour. It's pretty neat, pretty organized, and it's got a lot of red in there as it's color of passion. I really like that color, but let me know what you guys are doing with your iPhones down below. Actually, comment down below your color combination and then type no widgets or lots of widgets to let us kind of get an idea of how you've been customizing your iPhone. Thumbs up if you enjoyed the video. Let me know if you want to see anything else on iOS 14 going forward. There's a lot more to cover here if you want to see more on the software. Nick here helping you to master your technology. Enjoy your customizations. I will catch you all in the next episode. Thank you very much for checking it out. And be sure to be well, and peace.